Welcome to Imtiaz Vlogs. Today I have the 2019 brand new Jaguar F-Type P300. So this is the most popular Jaguar ever. Why? Because this is the 2-liter 4-cylinder. You can get 3 variants of this car. There you go. The car is alive now. So you can get 3 variants of this car. First is the 5-liter supercharged V8. Then you can get a 2.9-liter V6. But that's a manual. And this, the best, the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with a automatic transmission. So here it is, and Bishash Imports provide this car to me. So if you need any type of car, Japanese, European, brand new, recondition, and this, you get contact with them, their Facebook page and their social media. Everything's going to be in the description. Now let's start the review. So guys, first let's show you the front bumper. So this is the R Dynamic. So you get a different bumper from the normal Jaguar F-Type. So first of all, look at these huge air vents. So look at this. This is actually not functional, but there's a lot of them functional. So you have a parking sensor right here, and then you have this very cool design on the air vent, and it's black with the contrast with the blue. Very nice. Then you have this diffuser over here that starts from here, it goes up till here. So this is not the diffuser, this is the protector for the diffuser. So if you go on a speed bump, it's not going to hit this, it's going to hit the protector, so you don't have to worry about damaging the split. If we come a little here, you have the tow hook. It's literally invisible, like it's the same color, so you can't notice it. Then you have the air vents over here to cool the engine. You have the number plate slot, that Bishash Imports number plate right there. You have air intakes down here too. If I go to the other side now, you can see the R Dynamic badge and the Jaguar logo. So there's the Jaguar's like rah, it's going to eat everyone. So this is the best thing about a Jaguar, their logo, like I love it. It has this red with the Jaguar written in chrome. Very nice. Then we have the same side on here, the headlight washers and the headlights. So now let's show you the headlights. So guys, now let's show you the headlights of the car. So I'm going to go at the interior and then show you the headlight. So the frameless door and the door is open. Now to get inside, I'm going to close the door for the less sound cancelling. So now my foot is on the brake and I'm pressing the start button. There you can hear the vehicle. So first of all, this is for park. Then we have it on the headlight. This is for the high beam. This is for the high beam off. This is the hazards. There you go. There, and this is for the high beam, high beam. So now I'm going to come outside. The car is so loud, like it just got a cold startup right now. Now the sound is going to go a little down. So there. So this is the headlight. So this was the high beam, this is the headlight. This is the Jaguar LED technology. So you have the headlight over here, the high beam over here, and the hazards are over here. But if you turn off the hazards, that I'm going to do right now. So there you can see you have your daytime running lights. So this is the daytime running lights changing to the hazards. You have the headlight with the high beam and the headlight washers. There's going to be a little video down here for the headlight washer projecting in the headlight in slow motion. Now we're done with the headlight. Let's show you what's under the hood. So guys, now let's show you the hood. So the hood opener is in that side. So I have to open it from the passenger door. So Land Rover and Range and Jaguar are the same company, so they have it on the passenger side. So after we open the door, there's no clip. The hood doesn't open from here. So if you just pull it, it opens from here. So there you go, the hydraulic struts are going to do the work. Here you have the engine. So come from that side, let's show you the full engine bay. So this engine is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with a turbocharger on it. The engine is closer to the cabin for the 50-50 weight distribution. So from this engine, 294 horsepower and 296 pound-feet of torque. Yeah, that's the horsepower from this car. So if you have the R Dynamic, you get 296 horsepower. So if you don't get the R Dynamic, you get 94. if you get the aerodynamic, you get 294 horsepower. That's a lot. And 296 pound-feet of torque with all of the wheel, and 295 horsepower in this particular vehicle, because this is the aerodynamic. 2-liter 4-cylinder right here, 295 horsepower, 296 pound-feet of torque. There you go. You have any questions, please comment down below. You have the insulation over here, but you don't. You have this real vent on the hood, so you can see it does air come down here to cool the engine. Now for closing it, the hydraulic studs, and then I have to just pull this, and boom, the hood is closed. And now let's show you the hood. So these are real, they take air in the hood. So these, and this stripe from here that goes all the way, this is from the company, it's OEM, that matches the black hard top on the vehicle. So this is for the front. I actually like the front really much. So over here, now let's show you the side profile. So guys, this is the wheel of the car. So you can see this is a matte black rim, and these are forged. So first let's talk about the brakes. So these are normal steel brakes with the red calipers, 6-piston at the front, 4-piston at the back. So the wheels are 245/40 and the rim size are 19s. And the front tire is less wider, the rear ones are more, because you need more power at the rear, because it's 60% of the power goes to the rear wheels and 40% of the power comes to the front wheel. So the rear wheel spins more, so that needs more fatter rims. So over here, it's the wheel. If we get up from the wheel, you have this design. This is not real, but you have this is for sporty look. You have the aerodynamic badge and the Jaguar written in this black with the blue contrast. So that's what it is. Up here we have the carbon fiber mirrors with the mirrors on the window over here. So full carbon fiber with the hazards over here. These are blind spot monitoring and lane departure assist. Then you have the window, it's frameless door. So how do you open the door? You don't have a physical handle. You have to unlock the vehicle and the door handle is going to come out there, and you just pull this, and there you go, the door is open. You have the frameless door over here, so no frame, because this is a convertible. And then you could close it. There you go. If you just tap on the lock button, it's going to be flushed. It's like the Lamborghini Huracan and the Nissan GTR. Both of them have the same doors like this. And then we have the soft top right here with a window back here. Now the side skirts. So these are also gloss black, and the side skirts are really nice. Then we have the rear wheels. The rear wheels are 275, 35 are 19. So like I said, these are more fatter wheels at the back with the 4-piston brake. And then the same wheel, the matte black. There you go. And this car has a full aerodynamic shape. That's really nice. So guys, now let's show you the fuel tank. So we're done with the full side with the soft top over here with the mirror. So unlock the vehicle first, and then you can open the fuel tank from here. So just tap. There you have the fuel tank. The fuel tank capacity is 18.5 gallons. So there you have, and then closing it from here, and then you're done with the fuel tank. Now let's show you the rear of the car. So guys, now we're on the rear of the car. So I'm going to go at the inside and turn on the lights for you. So first, let's start the vehicle. So I'm going to close the door for the less sound. So this is my foot on the brake. Start button has been clicked. I'm leaving the brake. There you go. This is the parking. This is for the lights on. This is for my full brake. And then if I just put it on reverse, there you go, that's on reverse, and I can see it with the reversing camera that you guys are there. Back to park. Parking brake is on. Now I'm going to come at the back. So there you go. And the hazards. So boom. There you go. That's fully on. So these are the LED tail lights. So it goes from here up till here. You have the hazards over here and the brake light over here with a reflector on the side. Then you have the spoiler brake light over here, and the reverse lights are there. So really nice design, and the spoiler actually comes up. So if I just press a button at the interior, so there you go. Now the spoiler is up. So that's why the brake light is over here. When the spoiler gets up, brake light is still here. And then you have the F-type written, the P300 with Bishash ports, and the number plate slot with 2 lights, and the reversing camera over here. And you have 4 parking sensors, but why you can see it? Because it's a black. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the exhaust pipe, a center exhaust over here. Then you have this diffuser over here that is real. So that's for the back. Now let's show you the practicality. So you have a rear boot on this car. So for opening it, you just tap over here, or you have to go at the interior. So you have to go over here. Boom, it's opened. Now just lift it up. There you go. You have a rear trunk. So this is for the spare wheel. This is for the windshield wiper washer. So you can put your windshield wiper washer fluid. You have the Jaguar scratch plate over here, spare tire with the Jaguar written, and you have white amount of storage in here with a white light here. Carpeting over here. For closing it, you have 2 handles, so here, and then for closing it, boom, it has been closed. So there, that's for the rear. Now let's listen to the exhaust. So guys, now let's go on the interior of the car. So there you go, the door has been opened. Let's sit inside. So these are bucket seats, so there. And now you guys are going to come from the other side. So here. So first let's show you this part. So let's turn on the touch sensitive light. So do you want me to open the hard top? You know, I'm going to do that. I mean the soft top. The soft top has been opened. Now I can turn off the lights. So there you go. I'm going to show you the soft top a little later. First let's show you this part. So this is the gear knob. So for the gear knob, if you want to put it on drive, you have to just click this back, put it at drive. So there. For neutral, just put it here. For reverse, press this again, put it there. This is for reverse. Back to drive, and then you could shift it this side for manual shifting. Up is up, down is down, or you could use the paddles. So it's on second or third, and just press on park. It's going to come back at its place. I like this part of the vehicle. So over here you have the 3 driving modes. So first you have a race, so that's over here, and then you have wet, then you have snow, and you have normal in the middle. This is for the electronic parking brake. This is for the exhaust, so for sportier exhaust. And then turn it off. This is for traction control. This is for auto start stop off, auto start stop on. This is for getting the spoiler up and then getting the spoiler down. And this is for closing the hardtop and opening it. You have this grab handle over here, and it is really strong with full leather for the passenger. I don't have it because I'm going to obviously hold the steering wheel of this car. And then you have a little cup holder over here. You have 2 cup holders, so there, and then you can put that back. Then you have a little storage over here with a 12-volt charging socket and 2 USB socket and a SD card slot. Close this. There you go. And then you have this very nice center console. So now let's show you the full this part. So guys, I just quickly turned off the car. So foot on the brake, the start button is over here. There you go, the car is live again. So you have some buttons over here. This is also a 12-volt charging socket. This is the start button. This is for the rear window heater. So it has a rear glass and the front glass heater. You have the max of both of the heaters. This is for the hazards. This is for the air inside. This is for the AC. This is for auto. So you have some buttons over here. So if you open the AC, everything's going to come out if you turn on the air conditioner. So the AC vent is coming up. There you go. So you have a 2-zone climate control. So over here, and then if you press it, nothing happens. You have a 2-zone climate control. So 20 over here, 20 over here, and then you have auto, AC, and the wind at the inside with the climate control buttons over here, and the infotainment system from Land Rover. Land Rover and Jaguar are the same, so that's why they have the same infotainment. So I'm not going to show you that much of everything because you don't have ambient lighting, you just have Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, radio, and race. So valet mode, live, this is for your apps, this is the camera, contact, and Bluetooth. And then over here is everything that you need. You have parking sensors, so you can turn it on. And if you want to see the reverse camera, there it is. So you could see all of the car back there. And then you can turn it back off in another direction. Back to home, you have the infotainment over here. You have this very good quality material over here. And then the AC vent that open and close. And then this part has a speaker over here with a frameless rear view mirror with 2 lights over here, a SOS emergency, and a tool thing. So there you go, closed. You have vanity mirrors on this particular car. So over here, it is really small, but it does block the sun. So there you go, that's back up and there. So I almost showed you everything. Now let's show you the glove box, a storage over here. So you could put a little bit of thing that you guys can see now. Now let's show you the full glove box. So guys, I forgot to show you this, but if you turn it off, it also goes down, the AC vent. So it's going to go down. There you go, go. There. And then you have this upper dash, full leather, double stitch. You have this button to open the glove box. You have storage in the glove box, a lot of storage, and it is velveted. Open it, you have the airbag. You have the AC vent with gloss black. Turn it off, turn it on from here, and everything is very nice. So the passenger seat is also bucket, both of them are. So full bucket seats with Jaguar written in this aluminum finish, full bucket seat. And you have speaker behind the seat. So you have a little storage over here to put your, I guess, some paperwork, and that's it. The seats are powered, that you can control obviously. And that's it for the passenger side, nothing else. Everything is really soft, the seats are comfortable, and yeah, that's it. Now come from the driver's side. So guys, now let's show you the door of the vehicle. So over here, first of all, you have the Meridian sound system. You have the window opener, so it is fully automatic. So there you can see, and then back automatic down there. Meridian sound system, you have this grab handle with double stitch leather all the way up. You have the lock and unlock in this gloss black treatment, and the seat movers. So there you can see, you can get the seat how much front you want. So it's all the way. Oh, my legs are getting squashed. It actually goes a lot. It goes more than this. Yeah, that's the highest. There you go. And then it all the way goes back. There you go, that's the highest. And let me get it back to my position. So on the dead pedal, on the brake, full brake, that's it. You can get this part front fully, so over here. And then you could see the rear speaker that it has. So it has the rear speaker right here. So there, and then you can get this back, so right there. That's the comfortable position that I have. Lock and unlock over here, so lock and unlock, so both of them are here. You have a tweeter over here, a speaker over here, a little storage down here to put your storage, and that's it. You have nothing over here and nothing over here. You have the brightness for the RPM over here, so there you go, there and there. And then you have the automatic headlights, so there. You have the boot opener and lane departure assist. This is the AC vent over here. Now let's show you the steering wheel. So this is the steering wheel. It is power adjusted, so, and it is a telescope steering wheel. So there it goes down, there it goes up, there it comes to me, there it goes in, and it all the way goes in, and then back down, back up to my position, so I can hold it and shift with these aluminum paddle shifters. So upshift, downshift from here. You have the windshield wiper controls over here. You have the indicators over here with the headlight controls over here, and the high beam and you have the trip over here for the interior. You have cruise control buttons over here. You have the Jaguar and airbag and the horn. Let's listen to the horn. Oh, that's loud. And then you have the buttons to control the middle center seat, receive, this for the modes, for the air condition, and then you can actually throttle to the RPM from here. Now let's show you the full RPM. So guys, before we start, you have the Jaguar over here, the mileage and the date. And then if you foot on the brake, press the start button. There you go, the RPM and everything's on. So it all the way goes to 190 miles per hour, and this is the gauge. And then over here, the RPM red line says 6,500 RPM. So there. And then you have a center screen over here that you can't get that much information. So you have some trip data over here, and that's it. So driver's assist, then you have vehicle information, then you have some vehicle settings, then you have the display and the trip and driver's assist again. So that's it. So I want it to be my display, and then you could control a lot of more stuff from there. So there we go, there, and that's it. You have the mileage over here, the parking brake, the cruise control, you have the speed limiter, you have the time, you have the outside temperature, you have the temperature for the engine, you have the fuel, you have how much fuel you have, so 99.9% left, the kilometer, and then the mileage over here with park. So if I put it on drive now, it's going to go on drive. If I put it on the sports, so press on the paddle shifter, it's on second, press again, it went on third, and it downshift, and then back to first, then neutral, reverse. See, it tells me to press on the gear knob and then put on reverse, and then back to park. There you go. So that's for the RPM. You can see it has this really nice design, and that's it. So guys, now we're done with the interior. Let's show you the soft top. So we're closing it. You have to press over here. It's going to open and close. So there you can see the soft top is closing, and then the mirrors are going to come up. So I'm going to open this mirror, and this is fully high quality material. It's really nice. So that's for the hard top. So I'm going to come outside. Let's close the window. So I'm going to come outside, close the door. So this is the soft top over here that all the way goes till here. You have a rear window too. So yeah, that's it. So we're done with the review. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want this car. Bishash imports any type of car. Okay, now enjoy the close view. So guys, let's turn off the lights. So there, turn off the car, the door. There you go. You guys just came from the close view. We are done with the car. So I just moved the car a little bit from there to here, and we're done with the review. Enjoy and see you at the next one. Peace.